My name's Colton Taylor.
And this is Tyler Matters, and we have real and complex numbers.
Boom. Real numbers. Real numbers are the set of numbers that are either rational or irrational.
There are also complex numbers. A number made with a real number and an imaginary number, where A and B are real numbers and I is an imaginary number. Real numbers are made up of natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational and irrational numbers.
Natural numbers are used for counting, and whole numbers include zero and natural numbers.
There's examples below. Integers are all whole numbers plus the negatives of the whole numbers. Rational numbers are numbers that can be expressed as a quotient of two integers and the dominant cannot equal zero.
Irrational numbers are a set of numbers whose decimal representations are neither terminating nor repeating, and it can be expressed as a quotient of an integer,
such as pi and the square root of 2. Properties of the real numbers.
The commutative property of addition. Changing order when addition does not affect the sum. There's examples below. As you see, a plus b will still equals b plus a.
The commutative property of multiplication. Changing order when multiplying does not affect the product. A times b will also equal b times a.
The associative property of addition. Changing grouping when adding does not affect the sum. As for a plus b plus c will still equals a plus b plus c.
The associative property of multiplication. Changing grouping when multiplying doesn't affect the product.
The distributive property of multiplication over addition. Multiplication distributes over addition.
The identity property of addition. 0 can be deleted from the sum. Identity property of multiplication. 1 can be deleted from the product. So 1 times a is still going to equal a.
The imaginary unit I is defined as I equals the square root of -1, where I squared is -1.
Adding and subtracting complex numbers a plus bi plus c plus di will still equal a plus c plus b plus d times I.
Replace A and C will replace normal complex numbers, where bi and di will replace imaginary.
A plus c will make a real number.
Conjugates. The complex conjugate of the number a plus bi is a minus bi. The multiplication of complex conjugates gives a real number. And there's an example for you. Multiplying complex numbers. Performed the same way as multiplication of polynomials. You'll use the FOIL method. And there's an example. And your answers should always be in standard form.